Hey guys, how's it going? It's James here. You're watching 30 Minute Gamer. So, today we're gonna play Tennis by A1 Games on the PlayStation 1. So, this game you may look familiar to you. I actually featured it in a pickups video recently, just showing some games I'd snagged at local stores. And this game cost me $1, so 99 cents. When I saw it in the store, I didn't recognize it. Don't even remember hearing of A1 Games. But, I thought for $1, what's the worst that could happen? Well, as it turns out, there was a lot that could happen with this game. So, spoiler alert, it's not good. Not good in the slightest. And I may even put it under the why did I even bother category on the channel. Because, I love tennis games. Smash Tennis, Virtua Tennis, Everybody's Tennis. I will happily play a good tennis game. They're always a lot of fun. This game, however, manages to get pretty much everything wrong with a tennis game. I even played a game called Matchpoint Tennis back in the day in the Amstrad CPC 464, and I think I had it in the Spectrum as well for a while. And that, although it had little stick type figures running around, it was much more playable than this for me. So the things that it got wrong were, you get the buttons with the lob and the slice, things like that. Well, the buttons usually in a tennis game, like Virtua Tennis, when the ball's coming towards you, you can kind of hold the button down and it will increase the shot strength a little bit. Well, this has one kind of shot strength. So if I want to just do a little dink over the net and just let it get in before the line, there's no chance of that happening. I mean, as you look here, most times, I'm just whacking the ball straight at. And then the times there, like when I get a really good shot and hit an ace, when I try it again, doing exactly the same kind of control motions, it just totally works at totally different. Sorry, getting a little bit tongue tied there. This is just amazingly poor. So yeah, I mean it was $1, so I'm not complaining about the price, because I didn't know what I was getting, and I'm sure it was $1 for a reason. But the worrying thing though, when I opened the case up, I mean the disc was in immaculate condition, no scratches, so it looks as though the previous owner played it once and then thought, putting this in the shelf, I don't want to see this again. So it didn't look well used. I'm looking at the disc right now. It's one of the ones with the black coating on the back of the disc. It's a real nice looking disc, but it's like this has seen very little use. And one of the other things that was concerning was on the instruction manual, there is on the back of it, apparently A1 Games did a bowling game, a billiards game, and also a racing game. And I don't recall seeing any of these, so I don't know. It might be for giggles, fun to track them down and see how they work, because throw a couple of bucks each. But yeah, that's because I do bowling games. I've already had League Bowling and the Neo Geo on the channel, and again that's one of my favourite go-to games if I just need a quick shot of something. Billiards, snooker or pool games, absolutely love them as well. Used to spend a lot of time playing Jimmy White's snooker on the Amiga, and Archer McLean's pool, which Archer McLean was the developer. He made Jimmy White's snooker as well. So the game layout with those, like the controls and the menus and things, were almost identical. But when you get into the game, just one snooker, one's pool. So I have a lot of great memories of playing like Archer McLean's pool. And I may try and get around to putting that in the channel. So I do love sports games, but this one, yeah, I was just... Normally I'll give a game a decent chance, even if it's a bad game, I'll try and get something good out of it, because, somebody's spent time making this, developing it, And you know, there might have been some poor programmer guy somewhere putting his heart and soul into this, and it's just turned out to be a total dog's dinner. So you know, maybe someone did their best, or maybe they just got it out the door as quick as they could to make a quick buck, which it only made 99 cents with me, and it was in a used game lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this playthrough finish. I think there was about 15 minutes of gameplay, and as you see, I'm just having no luck getting points, or when I get them, I don't even think I'm gonna get to win a game here, because it's just the controls are so inconsistent. The way the characters are moving as well. I mean, that collision detection, now that ball, I should have been hitting that. And if this was Smash Tennis or Virtua Tennis, I would have been, hitting that no problems. So on the graphics front, you know, it looks like the back cover, so you know that's what I was expecting at least. But they just don't really move too well. So yeah, there you go. It was interesting, you know. And as I said, paying $1 for it, I'm not gonna cry and say, "Oh, that's a waste of money," because you know, at least I can get some comedy value and share the video with you guys. So, well, you can stick with this to the end, or oh god, there's another just wild shot. Sorry, yeah, you can stick with this to the end if you want. Spoiler alert, though, as I said, it's not good. So, but you know, you may get a few giggles at how bad it is. And yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this up. But as I said, if you want to leave any comments or you know, subscribe, all that fun stuff, that'd be great. And if there's any other god awful sports games, let me know, because I'm a sucker for a sports game. And if it's a bad game, you know, I'll try it out. Because I know there was one, actually, before I wrap this up, one that springs to mind was it's a game called Olympic Soccer. I think it was a PS1 game as well, and it was getting bad reviews. But see, when you're playing it multiplayer and you can score from like anywhere in the pitch and stuff, although it was a bad game, multiplayer was just hysterical, you know. So when you get a few beers and you're playing this game, it was just so much hilarity and fun. So sometimes there is enjoyment to be had with these games. Maybe not for the right reasons, but you know, you're paying your money, so anyway you can get enjoyment. If it's a turkey, then you know, take it, right? So anyway, I'm really for sure wrapping it up this time. So take care, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Out. Fault. Love 15. All. Fault. Fault. 1530. Fault. Fault. 1540. Fault. Out. 15 love. 15 all. 30 15. Out. 40 15. Out. Love 15. Fault. $15 all. 1530. 1540. Fault. 15 love. Out. 30 love. Out. 40 love.